And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set, the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-1.
1-1.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 6 in the series so far. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Profar working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
Yeah.
He'll probably right the ship soon.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And the pitch. Ball one there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Austin Riley stands in now and watches strike one. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got a great hit on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lopez fires. Just missed. McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Josh Naylor. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Let's go, John.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
2-1.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Ripped to right, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Matt Olson. Kelly, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Swings through that one for strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Inside, and that's ball one. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Just missed. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one fouled off.
One.
And that's way high. Ball 2. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, center fielder Michael Harris.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Batting 7, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting 8, catcher Sean Murphy.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Sean Murphy. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Batting 6, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 down, bases empty. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one missed. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith now at the plate. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Kelly back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Two.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. And a base hit right there. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll on his way over. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Profar now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2. Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And the bat batter now, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Alec Thomas now.
Alec Thomas.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. And that's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the left. The throw to first.
That's an out.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that one clips the corner.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Now back to second. Oh, and he got him this time.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Two outs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That just misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Austin Riley.
And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering upstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball up the middle. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Reached on an infield single his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Missed
That's
with a
a ball.
changeup. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good late
2-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. And they're all
Ball
loaded
4.
up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. So here's Murphy now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
That's in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now it's Josh Naylor, a single his first time. Just missed. Top of the zone for a called strike. Lopez winds and deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Allen in his
strike.
3rd season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to 3rd, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball.
All
2
tied
strikes.
up, and we're in the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. This one in the air. Alexander makes the grab for the 2nd out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Halfway through this one, still no score. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one just misses.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Here's a 1-2. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First time up, he grounded to third. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, one down. Runner on the move. This to third. Whips it across.
He's out.
No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Lopez checks the runner. Carroll back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball one. And fouled off. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Doubled his first time. That
Ball.
misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man on second, 2 down.
1-1.
And
Ball
it is
2.
2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Carroll
2-2.
stands at second with 2 gone.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that will end the inning. Left for the Diamondbacks. And we are still scoreless. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Thompson.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Austin Riley at the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply appears to be getting loose. Martinez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to short and caught. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Perdomo. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Blaze Alexander.
Second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Lopez back to work.
Ball
And a
1.
curve misses outside, ball 1. And another ball. This one lifted in the air, left field, Profar. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch misses. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 to count.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground to short. Allen gets it to first.
He's out.
That ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
This is our house. Let's go, D-backs.
On the ground to third. Suarez throw
He's
to
out.
first in time. And Albies is retired.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Outside.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Let's get it going, D-backs.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Rule to swing. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside.
Full count.
Up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Go ahead run on base. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, blocked. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering upstairs. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves,
number
Dylan Lee.
52, Dylan Lee.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Misses
That's a ball.
outside, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
That one
That's
misses,
down, ball 4.
so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Corbin Carroll. Back up that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. He's grounded out a couple of times. That clips the corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Inning over. 1 left for Arizona. Still no score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Martinez.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, Number 63, Justin Martinez.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Next pitch is outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No balls. 1 strike. No, off the plate.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And into the pool. It's out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Olsen stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Two outs.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Here's the pitch to Olsen. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Gabriel Moreno.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Just missed. That one misses. 3-1. Alec Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late swing fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Pinch hitter coming on. Randall Grichuk.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Joe Jimenez into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Blaze Alexander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
That's down and in. Now 3-0. Jake McCarthy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail here 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gilbert Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game now in for the Braves. Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Montgomery, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's the ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball 1 there. And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 away.
He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one missed. And it's fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Not close with that one. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Braves 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just missed. A one-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And a 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Substitution now at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one player to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Iglesias throw over. And he's back in safely. So the tying run is second.
No.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. Albies. Now only one out remaining.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor, trying to deliver as the hero. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And there's the ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with a win if they can push across another run.
And now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Nick Allen digs in now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Eli White. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0.
Hey.
I think
1-1.
ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out.
That's
And now
strike.
1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball.
Roll to short, could be 2. Sends it across to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Jurickson.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in extra innings. Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gilbert Diaz won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jordan Montgomery.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Profar at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Orlando Arcia. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 11.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. New pitcher for the Braves, Hector Neris.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And there's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Going 2 now. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Carroll up to third on the wild pitch.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Moreno, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Randall Grichuk now.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that skips into dirt. With the winning run at the plate, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch is in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So they're down to their final out. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, both the tying and winning runs are on. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
Too low.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hurt one.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The D-backs down to their final strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.